all across the land. Once again, I'd like to thank you for tuning into the Keith Harris Show right here on Hotline Radio, the #1 station on the net, period. Forgive me, a few minutes ago, I know I was probably talking and, you know, we cut out a little bit soon, but you know how it is. It's Monday. We're getting warmed up, getting into everything. As a lot of y'all noticed, I had to take alternate routes to work today. I had to fly in, as a matter of fact. Because they've been talking about some crazy weather down here. But nevertheless, I had to rush to make sure I get here to talk to my man. You know, this guy's been doing a lot of big things. He's making a lot of noise. As a matter of fact, he's all over the screen, as I told you before. There's a few different projects you can catch him in, which we're going to talk about right now. As a matter of fact, I heard some people call him AKA Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? So that lets you know right there. When you can inherit that name Hollywood, then you're doing something big. Without any further ado, on the line, we're honored to have here on the show today with us, Jose Maysonet. Or let me stop. Let me go back. Actor, model, and writer, multi-talented Jose Maysonet. How you doing today, man?
I'm good, Keith. What's up, man? Thanks for having me.
Hey, no doubt, man. Honored to have you. Everything's good. So what's going on with you? How's your day been so far? I know you're filming a lot.
Yeah, pretty good. Just stopped filming actually yesterday. I'm probably going to film some more tomorrow. Today, taking kind of a break. So do you have some questions?
Do I have questions? You on the Keith Harris Show? I got a lot of questions, Jose.
All right, awesome.
I can't believe you asked me that question.
How was the flight?
Oh man, the flight was all right. A little bit of turbulence, you know, because of the windy weather and stuff like that, man. But you know,
yeah, not a problem for Super Keith, right?
Yeah, there it is, man. The show must go on. That's my motto. So look, Jose, you know, let's talk about first. You know, how did you get in to the entertainment industry? Did you come in through modeling first or through acting? What was your shoe in?
Okay, well, at first thing that made me like fall in love with the whole acting process and everything was I was in grammar school and we were gonna put on a play. So you know we were doing the play. It was West Side Story, and I tried out for the part of Bernardo and auditioned, and they were like, no, sorry, you didn't get the part. So I kind of put my head down, started walking away, and they were like, don't you even know why you didn't get the part? And I was like, ready for some more bad news. So I was like, okay, why? And they said, well, we want to give you Tony, who was the lead.
Wow.
I was kind of shocked, and I was kind of bummed at the same time because that wasn't the part I tried out for, and I'm like, okay. So, you know, we went through all that, but, you know, practicing lines every day and doing all that. Then we performed it twice, and, you know, Tony is the main character. He gets, like, slapped, and he shoots someone and kills them, and then, like, he stabs them. So, at the end, when the character was supposed to be, you know, dead, I looked out into the audience, and I saw my friends, you know, teachers, family members, and they were crying. And I don't know, something about that kind of power, you know, like to influence people's emotions.
Yeah.
It was just like powerful.
And you say that was in West Side Story, right?
Yeah, but that was when I was younger, you know. Then things happen. If you you know, roadblocks and all that.
Yeah.
You know, life happened, and then the real world hit me, so I couldn't do that for a while.
Word.
Then I got back into it, you know, to make my parents proud and things like that.
Where you from, Jose?
I'm from Jersey City, New Jersey, born and raised, and
okay.
Ethnically, I'm Puerto Rican,
okay,
Native American.
Okay. Big shout outs to the Ricans and also you know, Jersey up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jersey's off the chain, man. Big shouts out to the whole Jersey.
Yeah, I'm in Colorado though right now actually because we were filming over here for the cable and TV series Surviving the Undead.
Oh, okay. Well, and you know, we're gonna get into that in a minute, but let me ask you, that first audition where you didn't get it, man. Like, did you go through the jitters like a lot of people go through? You know, when you went to your first audition, were you confident going in, or was it just one of them things where, you know, I know you could you kind of put your head down and accepted it, but how was it just trying to get your first audition? Were you nervous?
I went in excited. See, the thing is, I never get nervous about an audition. Mm-hmm. I'm never nervous. Before I go in, I'm anxious because I'm really just dying to get in there and just show them what I can do, and then I want it to be over with because I want to know what they think. Wow. So I never get nervous, but I mean, I get like a little anxious, and I want to know how they felt about the performance. So I'm basically waiting to, you know, hear it from them.
Yeah, that's a good way to be, you know, in a lot of cases, because some people might be kind of nervous about what the outcome is. But when you're ready to hit a decision, that means you had a lot of confidence in yourself, and you take that as a learn.
Yeah.
That's good though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, so you know, you started out in that. Now, you know, getting to where you are today. You know, what was your first, because you're writing now, so what came after West Side Story? Let me ask that.
I'm sorry, what was that?
What did you what was your next role, or did you start writing after West Side Story? Where did you go after West Side Story?
Okay, years passed because I was again in grade school, and then you know, I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this serious, you know. So I just went, got a photo shoot done, so I got my headshot, and then I went to go audition, and my first audition for like a serious for a movie, they loved me and they wanted me, and they bumped my part up, and I went in for like an extra. They were like, no, you look too fabulous, darling, for like to be an extra. You know?
Yeah.
And we put you in the background, you're gonna stand out, and so it's not. And then they gave me like some lines. So mostly like every time I went in for extra work, that's what happened.
Wow.
And yeah.
That means you was bringing. That means you was bringing something extra to the table then every time you went in.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess so. They loved it, and you know, they enjoyed, you know, me being around and everything, and so that's what happened. And you know, some time passed, I started doing more and more of that, and got to networking with other directors, and you know, award-winning directors from film festivals, and you know, that's how pretty much I got to where I am today. I did music videos, and you know.
Yeah, because I know you were doing some modeling. Excuse me, some modeling too, right?
Yeah, I was doing more modeling. I'm trying to. I mean, hey, if somebody wants to pay me some money to take a nice picture of them, but mainly my thing is acting. You know, so.
You know, you had never went to acting school before.
No, I've never had acting classes or any of that. I have a friend who's actually a producer for Universal Studios, and he posts up all the time, and he said to me, you know, you either have it or you don't. The acting classes, yeah, they teach you technique and stuff, but some people, they pay all this money to go to acting classes, and you know, it doesn't work out for them. And a lot of people do benefit from it, you know, and they do learn great techniques. You know, I'm not knocking anyone who does that, but I want no one for not going that route.
Right.
Because great actors take classes. You know, the legends, they did. So.
Yeah, a lot of people have, but then like you say, sometimes it's just that passion inside. For everybody out there listening to, I want to cut in real quick and let everybody know, if you want to call in and talk to Jose, the call-in number to dial is 510-340-5396. Again, that's 510-340-5396. Now, look, I'm going to talk about. Let me talk about China White for a minute, okay? Because I saw that, and listen, you know, when I checked it out, I expected to see some acting, but what I saw was more than acting, and I don't even know if I want to call it acting. Look, man, you played that role, and you can tell us a little bit about it in a second, but you played that role with such seriousness. That the clip that I saw when you were talking to the other guy, you played that role with such seriousness and such intensity, and I have to wonder, and it was coming across natural, Jose.
Well, thank you, man. I appreciate that,
man. So tell us a little bit about that, if you can, without giving away too much in your character in that film.
Yeah, there was an incident. I was a rookie officer at that time in the film, and my partner is a veteran officer. He had maybe 10, 15 years on me in the force. We were about the same age, but he's been on the force longer. So he kind of, was going through the motions, and he did something that was pretty much the norm to him, but it was new to me. And he crossed some lines. He crossed some lines, and I had confronted him about that. And, my character is has a very strong justice standard in the project, and his is, he's been on the force for years, so he kind of knows the ins and outs, and he knows kind of what he can get away with, and it kind of took a toll on him. Yeah, so
yeah, because he seemed
yeah, go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, you all right. I was going to say he definitely seemed like he was trying to cut some corners there.
Yeah, it was more like, when you're at home with your little brother, your parents are gone, and then the vase tips over and breaks, and your little brother's kind of like, ooh, I'm telling, and you're trying now to convince them, like, listen, this is how it goes, sometimes things like this happen, don't tell mom and dad. It was kind of like that kind of a scene, but a lot, higher stakes.
Right. Now, since you've been doing this, I've been checking it out, and you got quite a bit of followers and fans and things like that. How's everybody that you know? How's everybody that you know been receptive to your success in this industry?
I mean, it's been a struggle. It goes up and down. A lot of people showing love and support, and I'm extremely grateful to all my fans and all their support. And even if it's just a hi here and there, and I saw what you did. But I mean, this field is kind of one of those things. Like, I still remember one time when I had a conversation with one of my best friends, and he was like, "What do you want to do?" And I said, "You know what? I want to be an actor." And he laughed. And, I will never forget something like that, because I was serious, and he was just laughed.
Right.
And we're not,
Right.
So I was like, okay. And then now, I mean, I'm doing it.
And
so.
Yeah, like you say, it's that up and down. You just kind of have to deal with. There's really three sides to it. There's a side where people love you. There's a side where people don't love you. And then there's a side where you just can't tell if they're telling the truth or not.
Right. I mean, I don't let any of that stuff get to me anymore, like I did in the beginning. Now I handle constructive criticism very, very well. And I actually love to take from people's opinion. And but there's a difference, when someone's just being negative. I don't take negativity, period.
Right.
Because it's already like the world against me doing this. I don't need to be negative and help the world do that to me or anyone else. So I just ignore all negativity. Like, if it's constructive criticism, I'll take it and I'll learn what I can from it. But ignore the rest.
Yeah, and you have to, and that's a positive way. Basically, wear the blinders and stay focused on what your goal is, and to not worry about what everybody else is doing or thinking is really important in this game.
Absolutely, because there's people that, he ain't gonna do this, he ain't gonna do that, and it's really because they want you to fail, or they hope that you will, So I really don't care what those type of people want.
That's right, and you can't. And then look, that's part of that jersey. That's part of that jersey mind state.
Yeah.
No doubt. And I ask these questions too, because on here we lay back and we just conversate, and we get the real perspective from people. I like to talk about that instead of just the limelight of things. And I have to, and so let me ask you, because I notice it myself, and it's just not just a question directed to you. I can even say myself that, this industry as it is, like you say, with ups and downs, but it also can be a cutthroat business also, where you have to be on top of your game at all times and watch out, correct?
Absolutely.
No doubt. Now, all right, moving on. Let's talk about writing for a second, because you're a writer as well. How do you like that, and how did you get into writing? And can we expect anything from you?
I just recently, I guess I always used to do writing in school and get good grades, for like writing stories, and the teachers would love to read my stories and stuff. But I didn't consider myself really a writer. I was just working on this last project, and I didn't ask the director my motivation. I kind of made my own one and created a backstory, and then I do that actually with my photo shoots. Even I make a backstory for the character that I am being on camera, and that's part of a technique, and it helps you to take the better photos. But so I was. I told him some ideas, and he told me I liked it, put it on paper. So, the next morning, emailed them, sent them the script for the scene, and he just loved it. And he said, listen, you need to write, like, you should be writing. And it's not the first time I've heard that, but I really trusted his opinion.
Right.
And, like, he's an award-winning director telling me that, so, I was pretty happy with that.
Yeah, you knew you could take his word for it and come in.
Yeah, I didn't expect, that I'm like, he might hate it, but at least I'll write this and I'll send it to him just to see what he thinks. And then, I was flattered actually by his response. So. And with so many different ventures coming up for you, be sure to stop me if I bring up something that you cannot discuss, because I know there's projects that you got waiting to drop on everybody and things that are coming out. You don't want to let too much go. But just a few projects that I've seen so far. Listen, they're really catchy. You have a lot of people making films. Everybody nowadays. A lot of people do this. It's not like years ago where only a few, finding filmmakers or people being in films were far and few. Nowadays, everybody's shooting, and that's a fact. A lot of people in the industry I talk to say that. A lot of directors and everybody. Now, you are in films that really have good storylines behind them. They have great plots. They're exciting, and they have some adventure. I'm going to name another one, as a matter of fact. Okay, and I've read about this, and I think it's something that's going to hit hard. And let me know if you can talk about it. Sons of Gods. Yeah, I can't actually.
Okay, all right. If you can't go there with that one, that's fine.
I can't.
Then don't.
I would like a small figure.
Huh?
Could you please repeat the phone number?
Yeah, I will. For everybody out there that is listening that would like to call in and talk to Jose, ask some questions during the conversation. The number to dial, I'll say it slow. Get your pens and papers out. It is area code 510-340-5396. Again, 510-340-5396. And call in. Don't be shy. Don't be nervous. Call in. Say what's up to Jose. If you're a fan or somebody standing behind the projects or anything like that, make sure you call in and show your support. We'd love to hear from you. But
yeah, that's a little bit on my end. I got the number wrong, but people called in now, so.
Oh. Okay, it's all right. It's all right. That's all part of staying busy, man. So that's why we try to keep it going out over the air. You know what I'm saying? So we'll be looking forward to hearing from y'all. If you call back, get in touch with us. We'd love to hear from you. Okay, so we'll move on from Sons of Gods. We won't tap into that right now. Now, But I do want to let you know that I tried to do a little bit of research on it. I at least read about the plot. I saw it on your fan page. It sounds like it's going to be something mega. So we look forward to that.
Actually, we can talk about it.
Oh.
You know, I was given leeway to speak about it, and hopefully I have some of my, you know, cast members calling in, and
okay,
you know how it goes. And then so is there something you wanted to know, maybe in particular?
Well, I tell you what I want to know. You know, and again, I'm a direct the question so that you don't give away too much of the plot. I know it's something still in you know in the formation, but what is pretty much what is it about? I know there's going to be some fighting and some action going on, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And it's like and it's involving the gods, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it involves a lot more than the gods. You know, it's an action drama at the same time, and you know, it's the content is very vast.
Okay.
So
Okay, let me give a direct question then. Who's the hero?
Well, we are the heroes.
Okay.
And we are basically what all that stands in the way of Satan pretty much coming up to the earth and just, you know, wreaking havoc.
Oh man. See what I'm talking about? Yeah. Exactly. This is a storyline that gets deep. That's why I said what I said earlier. I mean,
really, you know, like it's just like, you know, the iceberg kind of stuff, and then you have all these other factions and that get involved. So, yeah,
well,
that's how.
Right now, you know, a lot of people, you know, and just wondering how the plot. I guess how the plot to this story came about for you, because you know when you talk about let's say fallen angels, for instance, you know when you talk about fallen angels or people that were cast out and things of that direction, there's a lot of conspiracy theories. You know that there's plenty of debates even in the religious states, you know, about the way things happen. Excuse me. Do you feel like this project kind of touches the edge or delves into that a little bit? Because I feel like this is also what makes this job.
Absolutely. It's very, very conspiracy theory based as well. It's to me, I spoke with the director and I told him, you know, this has something for everybody. This is that kind of show, right, that just touches up on everything that you want, you know, and things that other people are afraid to get involved. Right.
Hold on. As a matter of fact, Jose, as a matter of fact, we have a caller on the line for you right now. You are, excuse me, caller, you're on the Keith Harris Show, Hotline Radio. Hello, how you doing?
How's everybody doing out there? How you doing, Mr. Murray? It's a pleasure to be on the show. This is Leo. I'm actually the writer of the Sons of God project that y'all were discussing earlier.
Hey, what's up, Jose? Can you hear?
Yeah, I got it. How's it going, Leo? How's you doing, man?
Hey, what's up, man? I was just listening to your interview. Sounds like everything's going great. Proud of you, man. This guy's wonderful to work with.
Hey,
thank you for both, man. I appreciate it.
Great.
Look, you know we got each other's back, brother.
Hey, look, we were just talking about Sons of God. As a matter of fact, right there, it sounds like it's going to be a wonderful project. I was trying to get it out of Jose to talk about it.
Yeah, you're trying to get me
it's going to be an interesting one. The hero is a half angel, half human Nephilim. It's something from the book of Enoch, from the Old Testament. And he builds a team up, and he has Olympian gods and gods from Asgard. So there's Greek and Roman gods involved. They have conflicts, and they're trying to work together. It's really cool to see, you know, like Thor's uncle go against Zeus's sister, you know?
Oh man, That sounds crazy, and that's what I was just talking to him about too. Is how it seemed like even when you mentioned in the book of Enoch right then, that's what I was just saying. It seems like this really touches the nerve spot of what a lot of people are anxious to hear about. I don't think anyone's ever quite seen this done in a film this way. This is going to be big.
Yeah, it definitely is. Nobody has touched upon it on this scale, and that's why I'm proud to be a part of it and work with Leo. And I'm going to do everything I can to try to help.
Oh man,
I appreciate that, brother. He's really great to work with. We go into shooting next month, or this month actually, and I'm very excited. I got a great all-star cast. I get to work with the great Paul Mamondo, who has a resume that's incredible. But on that resume is the fact that he's the youngest man in the history of this country to ever make Grand Master. Along the way, he's broken several world records and held the world championship several times. I'm working with the beautiful Nipta Elise, who's an up-and-coming model who's done quite a few impressive projects herself, and is just awe-inspiring to be in a room with and a pleasure to work with. And a whole beautiful cast and crew. It's just a wonderful project.
Oh man, it sounds like it's going to be big, and we're looking forward to it coming out and you guys putting it together. And would they make sure you all let us know when you can, show the first clip or the first trailer or anything like that?
I most certainly will. I appreciate that. Thank you. I most certainly will.
All right, man. All right. Any Jose? Anything else before we go? For he leaves the line.
No, man. I'm good. Just thank you, Leo, for calling. Thank you. Shout out to Nitsa. Shout out to Nessa. Shout out to Paul Mondo. Shout out to Anthony. I can't wait to be working with you guys, and we're gonna do this the right way.
All right, that's what's up, man. You know it. Thank you for letting me know about the interview. It's good to get to talk to you and get a little bit out there. Keith, thanks for having me. Everybody have a good one.
Hey, no doubt, Leo, man. Thanks for calling and showing your support too for Jose, man. That's love.
He's a good brother, man. I'm sure you've seen. He's a good brother.
Absolutely.
All right, man. Take care now.
All right, take care. Okay. Jose.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, my man. That's wonderful, man. To have the support, and I want to remind everybody out there also, call in. The number is 510-340-5396. Big shouts out to Leo. Big shouts out to your whole team. You see them? Look, that's what I was talking about. As a matter of fact, it is this right here just seems like it's going to be a big hit, and it's you're involved in so many wonderful things, man, and kudos to that.
Thanks.
And so look, I was lucky I was able to get a little bit out of that. I had to be able to touch on that and let the people know a little.
It's going to be epic. That's what it's going to be. It's the dream battles people have been dying to know the outcomes of and wanting to know, and just fantasizing about seeing. But at the same time, there's the human element factor to the show with the drama. It's not just action.
Oh, right. That's right, because the story is good too. So, like you say, the drama itself.
Yeah.
Now let's make another turn here, because again, you're on board all over the place. But before we do, give me 1 second. This is Hotline Radio, Keith Harris Show. Caller, you on the line?
How you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm actually Jose Maysonet's nephew. I just wanted to call and show him some love.
Okay. Can you hear Jose?
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Jay? How's it going? Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
No problem. I just wanted to say on behalf of the whole family, we're all proud of you, seeing how far you came. I know you're doing this. It's unbelievable, man. You came so far, and I know Mama will be proud that you're doing this and following your dreams.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
That's what's up, man.
You, and the entire family's behind you 100%. I'm speaking for myself. I'm speaking for my mom that's right here listening to the show with me. I've been talking to everybody, and everybody's so proud of you. And Keith, thank you for having me on the phone.
Hey, no doubt, man. No doubt. Thank you for calling through and hollering at Jose on the line, man. Big shouts out to everybody in the family and everybody out there. Hey, Mom, how you doing?
Absolutely, man.
Everybody like that.
Yep.
It means a lot. Like, I can't even try not to get all emotional and stuff over here, but thank you so much, everyone. You know, I appreciate it. Like, I'm really one of those type of people that just appreciates everything, and you know.
That's what's up, man. Hey, look, and that's how we like it on here too, man. You know, one thing, and we like to see we love to see the family call in and show the support. As a matter of fact, because that's, you know, let me tell your whole family first of all. This guy, as if you don't already know, but this guy Jose is a down to earth guy. He's hard working. He's made his way. He's earned his right. He's earned his stripes. And we're definitely honored to have him on the show. And he deserves every minute of it. And we appreciate you guys calling in and showing him that support.
Absolutely, man. Words can't describe how much of a great person Jose is.
Yeah.
You know, me being his nephew, he's also my godfather. He's helped me through so much rough time.
And all that.
Yeah, man. I just try and help people. You know, try and connect people. I try and be there for people. That's just who I am. That's the way I am.
That's what's up. Hey, I think I think we lost him on the call. I don't know if that was our end or their end, but big shouts out to the family, and we appreciate them calling in. Mad love and respect for doing that and talking to Jose. And how you feel, Jose, with so much support like that, man?
It's overwhelming, you know. I'm just thankful to have everybody, because you know, everything I do it on my own. I don't have an agent. I don't have a manager. You know, I have to just get there, connect with whoever's in charge of the project, impress them, and then we take it from there.
Right, makes sense. Now let's talk about this other show that's coming out. Also, Surviving the Undead.
Yeah.
Man, you are all over the map. Tell us a little bit about what that's about, if you can, and your character in that film or that series.
Yeah, well, I'm working currently in Colorado right now. I just finished filming yesterday for Surviving the Undead. We shot the first season. You know, we were contracted for the first season. I'm working with award-winning director Todd Braley, who's, you know, he won Best Director, and his actor won Best Actor, so he won 2 awards for his, you know, film work prior, and it's an honor to just be here, working with him, you know, meeting his family, everything is just tremendous, and I'm blessed, really. I'm blessed to have these people in my life, and to be able to do what I want and what I love, and it's not easy, you know, to struggle. It's making decisions that, you know, might put some things in jeopardy, and it's taking risks.
Right.
But it's all up to you at the end of the day if it's worth it or not.
Jose, sorry to stop you in motion. This is Hotline Radio, Keith Harris Show. Calling you on the line.
Yes, I'm on the line.
Hey.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Doing great. You on the line with Keith Harris and Jose Maysonet.
Yeah, cool. That's my boy. Hey, Jose, this is Calvin Drama. I told you I'd try my best to make it, and I made it. I'm calling all the way from the snowy regions of Baltimore, Maryland. I just wanted to give a quick shout out to Jose. It's really funny. I've never met Jose a day in my life, and he's been one.
Why in the world? Call it. I don't. Jose, we had another caller on the line, and we just lost him too. I don't know.
While I'm trying to instruct him to call back, meanwhile, we'll take this caller and hope, you know.
Yeah, we'll let somebody else. Okay, we'll let somebody else. You know what's going on? I'm gonna tell you what's going on. There's so many people calling in. Jose. Hey, look, listen, let me give an apology right now to everybody that's trying to call in or anybody that's getting disconnected. The lines are blowing up right now. And so what's happening is I think, I don't know, I might need to update my system, but I think we're getting overwhelmed. Okay. And so
guys, listen, I love you guys for calling in. It means so much. You know, it's been tremendous. Just thank you guys so much. I'm sorry if you get connected. I'm sorry if the connection is bad, but please, you know, be calling. I will promise you if Keith keeps around there now, you know, so.
Okay. Okay, look, this is what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I'm going to give out another number 2 because there's too many people calling. And I want to instruct everybody. Listen, here's the thing. I want to instruct everybody calling in. Keep it, well, I don't know. I don't want to say keep it brief, but kind of keep it brief. And that way everybody can get a chance to get through, because I don't know what's going on time-wise, how you guys are getting shut it out. But listen, if you get your pen and paper if you're listening right now. I'm going to do something special here for you, Jose. I don't do this for nobody else, all right? But get a pen and paper. I'm going to give all the callers out there this area code and number to call. That way we got 2 lines open for y'all, okay? It's area code 252 526 1318. I'm going to say that one more time for you. 252 526 1318. That's another number to call on. Try to call on that area code 252 number and try to get through, because the other line is just getting bombarded and it's not even holding calls all the way. So, but we glad y'all calling in though. That's a big deal. Jose, man, what's going on, man? You got, good gracious.
I'm getting texts. I'm getting, Facebook messages. I'm getting calls. I'm trying to manage.
So what you saying? You over there? So you saying you got a switchboard over there too? You trying to maintain board?
Blowing up over here too, man. I'm just trying. Thank you for putting the second number out, and I really appreciate it.
Man, I had to do that for you. And again, I want to go ahead.
Some people call the wrong number, you know, and there's, you know, that it's telling them to leave a message, and
yeah.
So
and like I say, if you're out there listening, if you got disconnected on the 510, dial the 252. And listen, the 252-526-1318. And you might not get through the first time, but just keep calling back on the 526 number. You'll just have to wait until your turn comes up, but you will not get disconnected. All right? So so do that. And I'm almost afraid to start asking another question, because I'm going to have to go back on, put somebody else back on the line. But let's finish talking about Surviving the Undead again. We can start over with that and your character in that. That's coming out as well, right?
Yeah, guys, just please, it's you check out my Facebook status. I changed the number to the correct number to call. It was my fault. I humbly apologize and hope you accept it. But it's on there. I put the website and the phone number, the correct one. So please, you know, keep calling, and I'll try and answer you guys' questions, and you know, whatever I can do. All
right. Look, once again, I want to tell everybody out there, multiple calls coming in, so you guys will have to hold on and wait till you can get through. This is Hotline Radio, Keith Harris Show. You're on the line with Keith Harris and Jose Maysonet. How you doing?
Yes. How about you guys? I just called another number and I got disconnected, so I said, hey, that's not the number.
Hey, we apologize. You know what? That's why we gave out the other number too, man, because the lines is blowing up for your boy over here. So
I know, man. I truly understand that. I know how it goes.
Yeah.
But I just want to give a little brief statement on Jose. Yeah, this is Calvin Drala again from Baltimore, Maryland. Like I said before I got cut off, was that I've met Jose day in my life. I met him on Facebook through one of the films that I was doing at the time. And since then, he's been one of my biggest supporters that I've had, and I've never met the man. So I just, I want to give the love back and, tell him she's doing a great job. I see you out there grinding, he's all over the pen. Everybody has many love for him. So, I just want to give you a shout out, bro.
Thanks a lot, man. I really appreciate you calling, man. Thank you.
Hey, man, I told you I was trying to make it, man, and I finally made it.
Hey, big shouts out to B More too, man.
Hey, man, it's freezing out here, snowing and everything.
All right, thanks for calling in, my brother.
Hey, no problem. No, have a good show.
All right, thanks, man. Woo! All right, y'all know the deal. People calling in left, right, and center. We'll try to. Okay, so you are playing. This show is coming out. I keep losing track because we might as well just do a call-in show, Jose.
Oh my God!
Because by the time we start talking, man, somebody else, they on the line again already, man. So we over here trying to run it as fast as we can.
Okay, so why don't we do like a couple minutes calling, a couple minutes question, and if that's all right with you, of course.
Yeah, sure. Hotline Radio, Keith Harris Show. You on the line with Keith Harris and Jose Maysonet. What's going on, caller?
Hey, what's going on, Keith? What's going on, Jose? This is Anthony. I'm one of Jose's castmates in Sons of God.
Hey, what's up, Anthony? How's it going, man?
And keep it brief, because I know you guys have a lot of calls coming in. I don't want to hold up the line. But I just want to call off, give my support, give a shout out, and say I'm looking forward to working with Jose in the upcoming weeks.
That sounds like that's what's up. You hear that, Jose?
Yeah, I got it. Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate it, man. That's one of my co-stars from Sons of God.
Okay, Sons of God. Big shouts out to the whole Sons of God staff. We looking forward to that, man.
Most definitely, you got it.
All right, thanks.
Jose, I'll see you in a couple of weeks, and we'll work it out on Sons of God.
Definitely.
All right, thanks for calling in, brother.
You got it.
Woo! All right. We will get right back. We got another caller call in just a second. So when it real quick, when is Surviving the Undead? When is that going to air, Jose?
February 28th actually is the pilot episode.
Okay. So
the channel from KREX over here. And, but I'll keep everybody posted with my Facebook, with everything, my Instagram, with Twitter, letting everybody know when and where they can get all the information.
Okay.
As soon as I get it, they'll have it. And,
All right. So, sorry to cut you off. Jose. This is Hotline Radio, Keith Harris Show. You're on the line with Keith Harris and Jose. How you doing, Vanessa?
Hey, Jose, it's Vanessa.
Hey, what's up, Vanessa?
What's up?
Make sure you talk up, Jose, so everybody can hear you clear.
All right, how you doing, Vanessa? How's it going?
I'm good. I'm one of the cast members on Sons of God, and I was calling to give a huge shout out to Jose. I can't wait to work with you, man.
Thanks a lot for calling in. I appreciate it. She plays Eve on Sons of God. Another one of my co-stars.
Oh, that's what's up. You playing Eve? You playing Eve? Wow.
Yeah.
That's gonna be crazy. I can't wait to see that.
Yep.
Yeah, it's gonna be ridiculous.
That's gonna be bananas. All right, look. Much love for calling in, Vanessa. Shout outs to you and once again the whole Sons of God team. We can't wait to see you, Eve, and thanks for calling in. Mad love for showing out. We appreciate you calling, showing love to this dude right here, man. Jose's a great dude.
No problem, thanks.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Keith, for actually opening 2 lines.
Yeah, man. We had to. We ain't had no choice, bro. So, but you know what? That's how we ride right here on the Keith Harris Show. You know what I'm saying? It goes down heavy, man. So, you already know.
Yeah.
So, okay. Now, all right. So, in Surviving the Undead, all right, is there going to be undead people? I'm assuming they died before and they're coming back, like.
Yes, it is a zombie apocalyptic show, and I just finished filming for it yesterday, and then it has different spin on zombie apocalyptic, nature, and it's just I don't want to give too much away.
All right,
but it's kind of tricky.
Yeah,
it's not the average zombie show because there are very distinct differences and interesting ones actually too.
Well, y'all got a trailer. Sorry to cut you off. We can get back to that in a minute. You're listening to Hotline Radio, Keith Harris Show. You're on the line with Keith Harris and Jose Maysonet. Caller, you're on the line.
Hey there, it's Jose. How you doing?
Hey.
It's Bill Hassel.
Hey, what's up? How's it going?
Hey, man.
Another director I worked with on some action series.
Oh, another director. Okay, yeah, y'all were kind of talking at the same time, but okay, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to say congrats to Jose on his new his new show he's doing. Yeah, and he's one of the nicest, most professional people I've ever worked with. I mean, he's been in 2 of my short films. He played a villain, called The Brigadier, and he's just great. And good luck, Jose.
Thanks a lot, Rick, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for calling.
All right, man.
Hey,
I'll see you later. Bye.
thanks for the support, Rick. Yeah. All right. Now, man, AKA Hollywood. That's your name, Jose.
I'm trying, man.
But yeah. So like we were saying, so without to let everybody know, the trailer that there's a light trailer out for Surviving the Undead that people can go and check out on YouTube also.
Yes, there's a promo available, and you guys can go and check on the Surviving the Undead Facebook fan page. It's facebook.com/SurvivingTheUndeadTV, and it'll take you right to our fan page. We got almost 200 behind the scenes photos. You know, we have the cast on there. We got still shots. So.
Okay. Hotline Radio, Keith Harris Show. Caller, you on the line with Keith Harris and Jose.
Hi, Keith. Hi, Jose.
Hey.
Hey, what's up?
Hi, this is Nitsa Lee. I'm also one of the cast from Sons of God from the web series.
All right.
How you doing? Thank you so much for calling.
Yeah, Jose, I'm just calling to give you a shout out. Proud of you, man.
Thanks. I'm trying. She's also a cast member from Sons of God. She plays as Lisa, you know. She's also a model. She's one of the hot up-and-coming ones, and she's gonna be big too.
Okay, big shouts out to you. Caller.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
No doubt. As I was telling Jose, it seems like this is going to be an amazing project. He's a great guy. Since the time I've known him, great work ethic and a lot of people down with him. And we thank you for calling and showing him support.
Yes, of course. It's so exciting. Also, you could also follow Sons of God. It's also going to be on SOG, which is the Sons of God web series. You can follow them in Twitter. They also have their fan page as well, Sons of God, up on Facebook as well. So stay tuned and check it out as well.
That's right, everybody. Make sure y'all go check it out on all the social media sites. It's going to be big.
So much, Nitz. Leon just actually hit me with the info, but you got to it first, so thank you.
Good luck on that.
Definitely. Shouting you guys out from Brooklyn, New York.
BK in the building. All right.
Okay.
All day, every day.
Early.
You guys take care.
You too.
Okay.
Okay. All right. We back. Woo. All right. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, everybody can check. Going back to Surviving the Undead now, so everybody can check that out. That promo trailer out on YouTube. Make sure you do that.
Right.
And also
it's on my personal page, my fan page, the Surviving the Undead fan page, and other people have shared it as well. Which thank you to everybody, and shout out to everyone who shared the promo and who shares all my stuff. Just thank you guys so much. It means a lot.
You caller, you're on Hotline Radio, Keith Harris Show. This is Keith Harris and Jose Maysonet on the line. Who's calling?
This is Paul Momento. Just giving a shout out to Jose. I'm one of those cast members from Sons of God.
My God. Mr. Momento, it is an honor. Thank you so much for calling. I cannot wait to work with you. Seriously, this guy is a martial arts grandmaster as a whole style. Charquito, if I'm not mistaken, is called, right? Correct, sir?
Oh, you're correct, man. Thanks for the plug, man. This is all about you, but I just wanted to, like I said, give you a shout out, and you're doing a great job, and I'm excited to work with you.
Thanks so much, man. He has a dojo in Brooklyn. You know, he's a film actor as well. He's just a class professional guy, and I can't wait to work with him. Thank you so much, Mr. Orlando. Like I said, it's an honor.
Thanks, man. How's it going, bro?
Thanks for calling in, man.
Thank you, sir.
All right, bye-bye. Woo, yeah. All right, boy, I tell you.
I was not expecting that, man. I'm like,
that's what's up, man. It sounded like a shock to you. That's good, though, man. A lot of support out there. Look, man, look. And you know what? Oh, chalk it up, man, to the hard work and the ethic you put in and the people behind you. It feels great, doesn't it, Jose?
Yeah, he actually plays the Grand Master in Sons of God. And he actually is a arts master in real life. He's one of the people who kind of train us.
Oh, wow.
You know, so he's a Nephilim that Leo was speaking of in the show, which is like the angel hybrid warrior.
Okay. Wow, that's a big deal right there. We had the martial arts master on the phone.
Yeah, I'm like freaking out still, man. I was not expecting that. Thank you so much, Sons of God, surviving the Undead Chiefs. You know, I'm thank you. I'm flattered and honored and humbled.
Hey, let me ask you a question, man. And this is for a lot of the listeners out there, you know, worldwide and things like that. And I'm glad people have just been, you know, kind of listening in to the way things are for you. Let me ask you for a piece of advice for everybody out there and inspiring, you know, actors or models or just people in your field. What piece of good advice would you have for them on how to follow their goals? But before you answer that question right quick, Hotline Radio, Keith Harris Show. You're on the line with Keith Harris and Jose Maysonet. Who's calling?
Hi, this is Isabel, his aunt. I wanted to let him know that I'm very proud of him.
Thank you so much, DJ. I really appreciate you calling me. I love you. You did a lot for me growing up, and you still do. I appreciate just you being around and having still.
Okay, God bless you, and I love you a whole lot, and all the family over here rooting for you, okay?
Okay.
Take care.
Thanks a lot, DJ. I love you.
Bye, I love you too. Bye-bye.
Wow. That's heavy right there.
Listen,
that's heavy, Jose. Yeah.
When I was a kid, our house was on fire, and I only had like a t-shirt, pair of underwear, and socks. And my aunt took me in.
Man.
And she made sure that.
I know that's right, man. It's all good, man. Take your time. You know what I'm saying? Take your time. That's what it's all about, man. We like that. We love that, and I'm glad, man. And you know, and this is even, you know, when I get back to that question to ask you in just a minute about, you know, just about the good advice for people coming up in your field that are trying to get to where you at, then all that matters. And we'll go back to that. First of all, I want to send another big shout out to your aunt for calling in and showing love to you. That was a big deal and touching right there. Next caller on the line. You're listening to Hotline Radio, the Keith Harris Show. You're on the line with Keith Harris and Jose Maysonet. Who's calling?
It's his nephew again. I got disconnected, but I wanted to let everybody else had a chance to shout out to Jose. I could see the phone blowing up. You know, I got disconnected before I could say, Mom loves you, Jose. I love you. Mom was definitely looking down from heaven, just completely happy with.
Damn. He got cut. Okay, here he got cut again. Listen, caller. Nephew, call the 252. If you're out there listening, I hope you're listening. I know you're listening. Nephew, you just got cut off again. This is what I want you to do, okay? Because I want you to call back in, all right? Dial 252-526-1318, all right? 252-526-1318. Call that number, nephew, so you can get in, because I don't want you disconnected again, man. I want you back on here on this show, all right? I'm going to say it one more time for you. 252-526-1318, all right? I hope you heard that now. Call back. Hotline Radio, Keith Harris Show. You're on the line with Keith Harris and Jose Maysonet. Who's calling?
It's Crystal with me. I just want to tell you, Jose, that I love you so much. I'm glad to have you in my life. You're a great uncle, great actor. I'm happy you're following your dreams. And also to let everybody know, I was one of them crying in the West Side Story. You're a great actor. I love you. Keep doing what you're doing. Follow your dreams. I believe in you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I love you too. Tell everybody at the house I love them. Give them a hug and a kiss for me, all right?
Okay, I love you.
Thanks for calling in.
Thank you. Bye.
Hey, look, yeah, Jose, I want nephew to call. Look, this done turned into a call-in affair. I hope nephew's out there listening once again, man. I want to tell you. I don't know if you can get it. Okay, all right, nephew. We back on the line. You there, nephew?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay, good. You which number? Okay, you're on the right number. That's my boy. All right. I'm glad you're back now. Okay, sorry, the other line was so bombarded. I hope you heard me on the radio when I was telling you to call this line. You got that message, right?
Yeah, I got that message.
All right, go ahead. Now say what you got to say. Take as much time as you need, bro.
All right. You know, I picked my uncle, you know, as my godfather for a reason since I was a kid. He's always been, you know, this great father figure to me. He still is, you know. He helped me through so many times. And, you know, just words can't explain how proud I just even know him, you know. And my mother is just completely happy that her, you know, her baby brother is doing so good, and I know the entire family's good. And I know in my heart that, you know, Mama, his mom, my grandmother, is looking down from heaven, you know, just completely ecstatic. And, you know, I'm trying not to look down, because I'm so happy, and it's crazy that he's getting so much attention, you know. I knew he had it in him, and I'm glad that it got to this point where everybody could finally recognize the potential that he has.
Thank you. I'm honored by that, and I'm not sure I'm worth, but thank you.
Man, you know you worth it. It's coming from family, man.
And nobody can understand how good of a person Jose is, other than family. You know, everybody works with him, but I've known that man for 19 years, and he never failed me. You know, he's always been one of the realest people I know, one of the funniest, one of the coolest people I hang out with. And he's genuinely a good guy, and I'm proud to call him my uncle.
That's what's up.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I love you too, man.
Hey, that's what's up, man. Look, and like I say, nephew, I'm glad you got back through, because that kept breaking my heart. I said, we keep losing nephew on the phone like that. That's not good. So I'm glad you called back in, and just even that itself. I know family's tight, but just as many times as you even was willing to call back, let me send you first of all, let me direct an apology to you, and let me also thank you for being so patient and calling back as many times as you did. And that's just coming from me also too, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, man, don't worry about it. Absolutely.
No doubt, man. All right.
Thank you.
I'll let you be a fan, you know what I mean? Get the love and shit, so I'll talk to you later.
All right. Bye-bye. Woo, you're listening to Hotline Radio, the Keith Harris Show. We on here today with the man, Jose Maysonet. As you all, everybody out there listening can see, not just a wonderful guy and very talented, multi-talented on the screen, but as well, obviously a down-to-earth and a person with sincerity in general, and respected and honored and loved by a lot of people. And we appreciate that. And, you know, again, we want to thank everybody for just calling in and doing that. And let me say something, too. And we'll get back to talking in just a second, Jose. But let me say something, too, personally directed from me. You know, I do this show every day. And, 5 days a week. And I have seen today, and this is not to knock anyone else, but this is just to show people just what it means to stand behind someone and to show someone support. I do this show 5 days a week, and honestly, today I have seen for this guy here what real support is all about, and what a team standing together really means, and what family holding each other down and meaning a lot and supporting each other is. And I say that because for all my listeners out there, I like everybody to get something out of this show other than just flashing lights. You know what I mean? Or red carpet and different things like that. And so I appreciate that from all of the people who supported Jose, who supported him today. And I appreciate you for even pushing that energy out there, Jose. That's a big deal right there, man.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'll just try my best, you know, and that's what I'm doing.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Now, let's talk about, piece of advice. Let's get that piece of advice for people coming up that's trying to get to where you are.
All right. This is my advice. Do not stop. Do not quit. Do you understand? Do not. No matter if your family tells you, your husband, your wife, because you will hear a lot of no's first. before you get to a yes. And it only takes one yes. Okay, guys? And if someone tells you no, then you go to somebody else until they tell you yes. And you continue. And then all you're going to be hearing is yeses. And then the yeses will come and look for you.
Yeah.
That's my advice.
Yeah, absolutely. Just stay on it. Like he said, stay humble and keep going. Don't take no for an answer. Study your craft. Make sure you're good at what you do, that you bring wonderful things to the table and they'll work out. Hotline Radio, Keith Harris Show. You're on the line with Keith Harris and Jose Maysonet. Who's calling?
Oh, this is Andrew Bard.
Oh my God, Logan! Oh man, this is the director I told you about from Neo Phoenix Studios. Thank you so much for calling, Andrew. I really appreciate it, man.
Oh, no worries. It was oh God, it was wonky. Tried one number, it didn't work. Tried another number, I thought I was talking to Skynet, so I hung up twice because I didn't know if it was the right connection. So I'm sorry, I would have called you about an hour ago.
Thanks so much, man, for not giving up. Like you said, you just took my advice, Keith. Don't quit.
Okay. Hey, look, and we thank you for continuously calling back, man. We couldn't even hold the amount of calls that was coming through, so we appreciate you being patient.
Oh no worries. I'm just glad that I called the right one and not some weird like 1-900 number or something.
Oh yeah.
That's my name and phone number.
I know, right? Yeah, and yeah, my team just told me that they actually called you back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
Thank you, Keith. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, whoever you got over there helping you, Keith. Thank the team that's out there connecting the calls. And guys, keep calling. If you don't get in once, twice, just keep calling. I'll get you. I'll thank you. If you guys got questions or anything, we'll get to it.
No doubt, absolutely. We appreciate you calling in too, Angelo.
Oh, no worries. I don't really know where I'm staying as far as what to say, but I've been following Jose. I've seen some of his work, and it's been really cool, kind of seeing all the different gigs that you've been getting. I mean, dude, you're blowing up right now. Since I think November to now, every time, usually that we speak, you're like, yeah, I'm going on the road, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I'm like, just kind of a, whatever. Don't know if I can talk. It's really great, seeing more folks whom I've had the pleasure of knowing and speaking with, kind of, following the dreams and not just doing it, and then walking in circles, but actually doing something with it. So, hats off.
Absolutely.
Thank you. I really, me and Andrew have been talking for a while, and we're trying to work together on a project, and it is going to happen. I'm seeing it here on your show before it actually became official.
Exclusive.
But it will happen. We will work together,
That's what's up. Right, look, y'all heard it right here, exclusive on the Keith Harris Show. Plug.
But thanks again so much for coming, Andrew. I appreciate your patience that you kept calling back. I just thank you, man. You flattered me.
Not a problem. I'm very much looking forward to seeing all the leaps and bounds that you make beyond Contest Nation this year. So hopefully we get to work together at some point in 2015.
Thanks a lot, Logan. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much for having me on here.
Hey, no problem, man. We're glad to have you. Welcome anytime. Thanks for the support.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Have a good night, then.
Bye-bye.
Cheers.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, that was a good deal right there. I know my staff over here. I'm gonna have to I gotta put bonuses on deck.
Thank you, please, man, from my heart. Just tell them big thank you, and I
yeah,
I'm grateful.
No doubt. Okay, so now look, all right. So let everybody know while we're here and got some time left. Where everyone can go check you out on the social media websites, and I'll probably be cutting you off again in just a second, Jose. But let's try to start letting everybody know where they can check you out at.
All right, everyone, you can check me out at Facebook.com/JMasonet85. That's JMasonet85. JMAYSONET85. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Twitter, same name, and I'm on Instagram at the same. So it's JMAYSONET85.
Okay. Now, let me ask a question. What's your dream role? If you could, even if you, let's say you were writing a film or putting together your own film, and you could give yourself whatever role you always wanted to play. Would it be the bad guy, the romantic guy, the villain? Who would you be?
The thing with that is, I can play the bad guy, or I can play the hero. And director Leo was talking about me, saying that I have such an ambiguous look.
Right.
And I also play out of my ethnic roles.
Right.
Like, because he was asking me, I remember one time he was like, "Are you Asian or are you Italian? You know, like what?" He said, "People will be guessing, you know, that you don't have a look about you that tells exactly what you are, and that's what will open you for more roles. You know, I have variety and different options."
Hey, Hotline Radio. You're listening to Hotline Radio, Keith Harris Show. You're on the line with Keith Harris and Jose Maysonet. Juan, are you there?
Yeah, this Juan. Yeah, what's up, Jose?
How's it going, Juan?
It's good, bro. I told you I was gonna call you, man.
Thanks so much, bro. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man. I just want to take the time, man, to congratulate you and tell you, man, keep doing your thing, man. I support you. You know, I wish you all the way, Juan. I'm with you all the way, man.
Thanks a lot, bro. I appreciate it. Keith, this is actually an actor friend of mine, and we worked on a couple projects together. We're going to work on more in the future. So, you know, he's showing his support, and I support him. He's also a musician. He does music. He's a rapper. And,
Okay.
You know, give a shout out.
Hey, that's what's up, Juan. Look, man, anytime you got some singles or tracks you want, you know what I'm saying, you want to bring on the show and rotate, just holler at Jose and holler at me, man, and I'll put him in rotation for you, bro.
Okay, for sure, man. It's all love.
All love. Thanks for calling in, bro.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. But yeah. So like you were saying, being able to play different roles and things like that. So you look forward to that. And now, what kind of role were you saying you might want to play again, or was it just up in the air?
I played in some action shows as a villain. In Surviving the Undead, I play an FBI agent, and he is not a nice person. You know.
Right.
He is not nice. I would like to play one of the leads as a hero now. You know, I have, but in China White, that's basically what my character is. But I would just like to play the hero on more of a sci-fi background. And actually, that's where Sons of God comes into play, because that's my character. You know, he's kind of morally conflicted, and he's a bit of an introvert, but he's been through things that have made him that way. And I'm very certain that you will be pleasantly surprised by my character in that I'm hoping that you'll be a fan of his. Hey. His name is Rizzo in Sons of God, and he's one of my dream roles.
Oh man, yeah.
I'm writing 2 sci-fi projects now. One is kind of like a zombie apocalyptic, but I'm writing it in a way that no one has ever done it before. It's not a virus. It's not, something like that. So I'm working on another sci-fi piece too that it's not quite on the scale of Son of God, but that's actually going to be one of my dream roles too. So.
Oh man, and the different projects that you're in, I gotta just rewind through them again. Just the 3 that I know about, they're all exciting plots. I mean, okay, you got Surviving the Undead. We're talking about. You didn't want to say, but we're talking about people coming back.
Oh yes, I'm sorry. See, the deal with that is, there's actually an explanation. There's an explanation of why it happened. It's not just like, oh my God, there's a virus and people are getting infected and everything. They actually broke down, the mechanics of something like that possibly happening.
Oh man!
And I remember one time I watched a documentary, and it was about I watched a zombie documentary. documentary. And then when I thought about it, they actually said in the documentary, it was fairly similar to what we've written. So it's kind of scary because
oh wow,
the story we have is actually the closest way of a zombie apocalypse actually happening. But we completed it first, and then the documentary came out. We looked at it, and we were like, kind of going like, oh my God.
You know what? Look, let me tell you something right quick about that. Now, that's all the more reason for people to go see it, and I want to go see it. But I'm gonna tell you what, I'm gonna be afraid, because every time I ever watch a film like that or a show like that, I have the comfort of thinking about it at the end of the show and going, okay, could that happen? No, that couldn't happen, so we're good. But now you mean to tell me I might actually watch this and be able to logistically think that it could possibly happen? No.
Explain everything, we're very thorough, we're informative, it's action, it's drama, it's that show. So, I mean, and then at the end of the show, it could happen.
Oh, man. That's deep. This is the series everybody wants to, when it comes out on DVD or whatever, this is the show that everybody wants to make sure that they have in their cupboard for instructions.
It makes me chill, man, when I think about that, because I remember watching the documentary and hearing them say stuff that I knew of because of this project.
Oh man!
And then they say, they literally said this would be the way it would happen if it was ever going to happen, and I'm like sitting there like,
oh gosh!
I gotta turn my TV off now and go outside because.
Hey, well, I'm glad. You know what? I'm glad I know you, because you can be the first one I call and ask, how did y'all do it in the film?
I got you.
No doubt. Listen, man. We're gonna go ahead. We'll start to close out a bit, and but as we close out, what I want to do is I just want to mention to everybody else and take them back through a bit. I want to mention Sons of God is coming, and it's going to be action. It's going to have you on the edge, and it's going to hit the nerve of what so many people have been talking about over the last few years, even when you even discussing the book. Go ahead.
Very much so.
Right. Then we have Surviving the Undead, okay, which again, as obviously what Jose just said, is now also not just going to be one of those undead films, but it's going to be touching the nerve also on what can happen possibly. Big deal.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we have China White. And of course we know, if you all go check it out, and when you get a chance to see this story and check the trailer, we know this goes on now.
Yeah. It's very raunchy and gritty. It's a police crime drama action. Also, I worked with Bill Hassel, who called in on his projects. It's actually called the Hassel series, and the CIA-based action series. So just wanted to give a shout out again. Thank you, Rick. Thank you, Anu. Thank you, Leo, and the whole Sons of God cast calling. Big shout out to Samantha Candace.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
Big shouts out to Samantha. Yeah,
indirectly connected me with Keith.
Yeah.
So thank you so much. She's a musician. She's an actress. She's a writer. She's a director. Check her out.
Yeah.
Samantha Candace. That's a name you can't even put that in on YouTube without her popping up. So.
Man, you know what? I said that the other day too. I said the exact same thing talking to her. You know what? Even with her music, it was the same way. When you type in Samantha Candace now, she's gonna come up.
Yep.
No doubt.
I'm glad. I'm honored to be her friend, and she's from Jersey. She's Puerto Rican. She lives in Florida now, but we both kind of in the same struggle. Trying to go through what we're going through to get higher and higher.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much for having me on the show. It's tremendous. I promise to keep you posted with everything to let you know when all the shows are coming, closer and closer to fruition.
Yeah.
I'm honored to be here. It was a great experience. Just thank you so much.
Hey, look, man. The feeling's definitely mutual, man. I like the way every segment's a good one, but I particularly like the way this segment went down because it hit home. You know, we were able to talk about all the great things that you have coming up, but then we were also able to hear from some wonderful people that you have standing behind you too. And that's, again, like I said, we love to show that side and be able to represent that, man. And that's a big deal. So once again, on behalf of myself and Jose, a huge, enormous thank you to everybody who called in today. You got any more shout outs, Jose, before we go?
Just, shout out to you, your team. Thank you for everyone who called in. It means a lot to me. I really appreciate it. Shout out to all the directors that have worked with me and helped me to perfect my craft and gain my experience. Because, they were taking a chance with me. Some gigs I got when I didn't have a reel was based just off of my picture.
Right.
And then they had, they met me, we met up, went in for an interview, audition, and then, but basically it was started off just with my photo, so they took a chance. Mm-hmm. And it worked out in their favor and mine. So just thank you to everyone who took a chance on me and who will in the future. Absolutely.
Before we go, I want to remind everybody out here that for anybody who possibly may have tuned in a little later or halfway through the show, that the complete show will be posted on social media a little later on this evening, so you can go back, listen to the talk over and over again, press rewind. If you called in, you can hear yourself calling in the whole 9 yards. So for everybody out there who missed it, it will be posted so they can go back and hear it, and everybody else will be posted on Jose's sites, on my site, social media, and everywhere like that. So look, man, Jose, it's been an honor. Is there anything we left out?
Can I give one more shout out?
Of course.
Shout out to the whole Braley family just for having me, here in Colorado. He directed the project. He helps me, he helped me with everything. And it's an honor to work with him. I love his family. They're my family now too. And there's just big, great shout out and thank you to the Braley family, all of them.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And we'll be sure once as more of these projects hit the ground and off and running, Jose, we'd love to have you back on here too, bro.
Oh, that'd be tremendous, man. Thank you. I'm honored. I'll be ecstatic to be back out here.
Absolutely. Look, everybody out there all across the land, all across the world, you've been listening to the #1 station on the net, period, Hotline Radio, the Keith Harris Show. I'm the host, Keith Harris. You've been listening to my man, Jose Maysonet. Make sure you go check out all his projects. Show him your support. Get behind him. Big shout outs to everybody involved with this dude right here. We really appreciate him, and we wish you much more success in the future. Jose, we'll be talking to you soon, brother.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone.
All right. Take care. That was Jose Maysonet right here on the Keith Harris Show on Hotline Radio, #1 station on the net, period. It's been a wonderful show. Once again, we thank everybody for calling and all the supporters. I want to remind you all, if you missed some of the interview, you want to hear it again, or you just showed up halfway through, it will be posted on the social media sites soon. You can check Jose's media sites as well. You can also check Keith Harris on Facebook, Twitter. Check the Keith Harris or Keith Harris Show and find everything there. You can also go to the Hotline Radio site, which is wearehotline.net. Once again, it's wearehotline.net. Don't forget, Keith Harris Show. You can check out all the hottest interviews and the hottest music from the independent and mainstream artists. All right? It's been a big deal, and we really greatly appreciate everybody who tuned in today. Want to remind you all